Hi, I'm Sally Freville Harvey. I am newly married as of October, and I enjoy my dog. She's very nice, she's my best friend, and I enjoy drawing. I've done a portrait of my father who passed away, and then a lot of just like, I don't know, other things. I started coming here when I was a freshman in high school, but recently I haven't been as active here. I'm still kind of trying to figure out where I belong and where like my home church is going to be. I've been like experimenting a little bit on where to go, but I mean, yeah. I wouldn't say that I had a specific moment that I was saved or anything. I would say that I had more of a few different things that had happened. When I first came to Sunfield, I wasn't exactly good with church, only because I had been to plenty of different churches and I never exactly found a place or anything. And so it was just kind of, whatever to me because I was 14. So, but I started going to youth group, I started getting more involved, and during that point, my dad had cancer, and I was in a not very good state to the point where I wanted to die. And one day, a woman came up to me and she started talking to me. And she said that God put me on her heart and that she felt like she needed to say something to me. And she did. And it's weird how God works because that day I was going home and I was going to kill myself. And she saved my life that day, and that was Barbara. And from there, she took me under her wing, and she, showed me that not all things are bad. And that was the first step. And then from there, I continued to visit with her. And I guess from there, after a little while, my dad unfortunately did pass away. And the night that he passed away, obviously, I was 15 years old. I didn't really know what to do. And I sat on the stairs and I prayed. I asked God to forgive my father for anything that he had done and to please let him, go up to the glory gates to be a part of him and to help him through this moment and to help all of us. That day, I told him that I promised my heart to him. I mean, obviously, that didn't happen right away. I always told myself, I never said when, so, but it's been about 3 years now. It kind of started with me talking with my mom late at night. She would tell me about her dreams and about like how God was talking to her, and of course I thought she was crazy. But obviously she was not, because then I started getting weird dreams, and I started talking to my mom about it, and then from there we kind of bonded over some things, and then we just kept talking about God, and we kept talking about all of this other stuff. Over that short period, it started becoming more consistent, and I found myself talking to God every single night, every single day. I started writing a prayer diary where I would talk to God, but I didn't have to think it in my head or say it out loud. I want to be baptized. I don't have an exact reason. I was trying to tell my mom about it because I was like, I didn't have an exact reason. It was more so a feeling where it just came in my head, and I was just like, why am I thinking about that? Why do I want to do this now? Over time, I kind of realized that I kind of went through a cleanse. As odd as it sounds, I started having all these kind of weird health issues randomly, and then all of a sudden I wasn't doing the things that I was doing before, and a lot of people that were in my life were no longer in my life. And it opened up an entire new opportunity, and I feel like I'm finally ready to do this.